best wrestler in the world.
I'd put him a little bit higher on that list. Vance Nevada, one of the most accomplished wrestlers in Canada. This guy is so good that he's been offered a lot of jobs to develop wrestlers and to train wrestlers. He's written his own book about wrestling in Canada called Uncontrolled Chaos, and it was a #1 bestseller. This guy, you might say, as an understatement, kind of knows wrestling.
Just a little bit, hey Bulldog?
Absolutely.
He's been around.
And he's a seriously decorated wrestler. I don't know if there's a title out there Vance Nevada has not won.
And his opponent, weighing in at 181 pounds from Fort McLeod, Alberta, Travis the Heat Copeland!
The mean streets of Fort McLeod, Alberta, baby.
Travis Copeland is something else. He's accomplished so much in pure power wrestling alone.
He's a father and he's a fighter.
One hell of a fighter. Well, one hell of a father too, let's be real.
Two-time Summer Sizzler tournament winner, Travis the Heat Copeland.
And I'll tell you what, Travis Copeland has been in some real serious wars over the years.
Speaking of war, the War Machine Rhino, he shared a ring with him.
And came out on top.
Absolutely. He shared a ring with the masterpiece Chris Masters. Came out on top.
Somehow he's Summer Sizzler tournament winner. He's Power Rumble winner. I mean, every special event Pure Power Wrestling has held, Travis Copeland has won.
You're absolutely right,
Former cruiserweight champion, which is now graduated to Western Canadian Championship, and he is still a threat to any title holder in PPW.
Oh, that is a hot pink.
Wow. Vance Nevada. I'm speechless. I would have a difficult time wrestling a man wearing what Vance Nevada is wearing, to be honest with you.
Absolutely. Maybe he's just a big fan of the new Barbie movie.
Maybe he's making a statement about breast cancer.
Either way, it is distracting, Bulldog, but on the other end of the spectrum, that green is distracting as well. These are the brightest fashioned wrestlers in Pure Power Wrestling today, and I'm including Santa Claus in that.
Well, I can't argue. I mean, you got to look at Michael May, though. He comes out here wearing neon. He reflects like that guy.
He is the neon phenom. You know, it is, I'll never get tired of hearing the masses of the Pure Power Wrestling youth chant THC. They really love Travis the Heat Copeland.
They really do. THC is, you know, he's also very good for children, believe it or not.
He really is a role model to these kids, and they look up to him.
Yeah, I mean, any child who takes their vitamins takes vitamins T, H, and C.
Absolutely. Vitamin T, vitamin H, vitamin C.
Yeah, they're on the spectrum.
Yep.
Oh, look at this now.
Oh.
Beefy Goodness.
How about some vitamin beef?
Vitamin Beef has an arm wringer on Travis the Heat.
Oh, and he has time to even smile for a picture from Diamond Dawn.
Look at this now. Travis Copeland rolling out of that arm wringer and reversing it into a hammerlock. That could really do some damage to the shoulder. Beefy Goodness now just grabs the ropes to break that hold. THC, clean break.
Notice how he's not looking at THC. I think Vance Nevada is playing some mind games to start this match.
Nobody plays mind games the way Vance Nevada can play mind games. This guy's pedigree is like none other. He's been all over this great country, all over the United States. I'm not 100% sure how much time he spent in Mexico or Japan. But Vance Nevada is a very well-traveled, very well-decorated professional wrestler. And I mean, he just keeps going strong.
And he's still traveling all over the world.
A definite asset to this business. Not a fan favorite currently, but
sometimes you got to do that to get ahead. And oh, Vance Nevada. I don't know if Vance Nevada was expecting Travis Lee Copeland to hang on like that.
He really did. Once their arms were linked, THC just had to keep his arm bent, and over Vance Nevada went. And now THC is in the driver's seat.
He's got that grip on like a spider monkey.
Like a spider monkey.
Vance Nevada backing him into the corner, and there was one rough shot to the midsection.
Irish whip, THC up and over, looks for an arm drag, he gets it. Oh, and a drop kick sends Vance Nevada back to the mat. THC now with an Irish whip, Vance Nevada off the rope, THC looking for a, oh!
And he rips that hair.
Ref Curtis admonishing Nevada, but Nevada not really paying much attention. However, the damage is done. You can admonish him as much as you want.
I think the worst part is if Travis the Heat Copeland wants some revenge, he can't do that move to Vance Nevada.
No, definitely not.
And Vance Nevada with that huge slap to the back, that'll stop you in your tracks.
That hurts so much.
I think the fans want to see one more, whether they like Vance Nevada or not. Oh! Great maneuver by Vance Nevada. You don't let anybody tell him what to do.
No, I guess not. But look at this, Vance Nevada, I think spent a bit too much time upsetting the fans for fun and kind of underestimated THC's resilience, and now Copeland is back in this contest. Corner to corner, oh, Beefy Goodness managed to get out of the way. Here we go, high back body suplex, boom!
Wow. THC writhing in pain there. But it's not enough to put him away.
No, THC is a tough customer. You got to nail him with a lot more than a simple suplex to get a 1-2-3 on him. He could kick out with that if he had the flu.
Vance Nevada, not sure why they aren't chanting his name.
Well, they don't much like him.
That's true.
Oh, Vance Nevada. You know, you'd think that Nevada would have had THC scouted a little bit better. And know that he's one of the most resilient, tough athletes. But Vance Nevada is showing signs of frustration.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, Vance Nevada, what I'm saying is he should have banked on being in this match for the long run. Because you're not going to put Vance Nevada away too soon, and you're definitely not going to put THC away too soon.
Both of these men, we've talked about tenacity. Both of these men have something to prove, and I believe they're really taking out their own frustrations on each other. Maybe Vance Nevada a little bit more in this situation.
Yeah, Nevada seems to be feeling more frustration, but look at this, he's gyrating for the fans. Oh!
And a little too much gyration on those hips, Bulldog.
Yeah, Vance Nevada allowed himself to get distracted, and now Travis Copeland is back in this match in a big way, looking for a body slam. He got it. Dropping the elbow, and again, THC is all offense. A third elbow finds its mark. Looking for a cover, 1-2, down Vance Nevada. managed to kick out.
Vance Nevada must have wished for 3 elbow drops from Santa, but he got them in the wrong way.
Not the stocking stuffer he was hoping for. Look at this, twist of fate. Nevada now. 1, 2. Oh, he had the tights.
He had the tights. He had the tights. Okay, he stole one.
Here's your winner, Mr. Beefy Goodness, Vance Nevada.
You know, Santa's watching. That wasn't a good move.
Wow. I say wow because that effectively put an end to Travis Copeland's winning streak.
Yeah.
I mean, Beefy Goodness just did what Rhino couldn't do, what Chris Masters couldn't do, what a handful of local talented wrestlers couldn't do. He put THC away. He needed to pull the tights to do it, but he still managed to do it.
He ended what was arguably Travis the Heat Copeland's hottest streak in his career so far.
That is true. Vance Nevada with a big victory over THC.
Vance Nevada with his arms raised in victory.
I mean, I don't want to call it an upset because of Vance Nevada's technique.
Weighing in at 199 pounds from Taber, Alberta, Dewey Robson.
Here we are, joined by the sexy Cowboy. Cowboy, you have a fair amount of interest in this match, and particularly whoever comes out on top.
Cowboy thinks that this championship belongs to him. At our last event, Triple Threat, I remember I had Dewey for the 3 and I got clocked with the championship.
You did. You got robbed from that match. There's no doubt about it.
Speaking of Dewey,
what do you think Dewey's chances are of regaining that title from Bobby Sharp?
you know, he was the first one to ever have it. He held it for a very long time. I think he's got some pretty good chances. I mean, it's December. It's the night of clauses. And Dewey gets his rematch clause tonight. I'm interested to see what happens. The Bulldog, my eyes on the gold that's around Bobby's waist right now.
Cowboy, I don't know of anybody else in that locker room who's got a better chance of becoming the next Western Canadian champion than you do. That's a sincere, genuine statement. I really think you're top guy in the running for that title. What would your strategy be to outdo Bobby Sharp and relieve him of that title?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We do have ourselves a championship match right now. Cowboy, I'm excited for.
His opponent, weighing in at 219 pounds from Edmonton, Alberta, he is the PPW Western Canadian Champion, Lion Warrior, Bobby Sharp.
The Pussycat himself, Bobby. Old Bobby.
Oh, the look! The look! Look at that stare! That stare could cash a check right now.
That stare was one of an overconfident man. Overconfident because I'm guessing he underestimates the sexy Cowboy. And that, Cowboy, may play into your favor one of these days if you ever get a one-on-one matchup with Bobby Sharp.
Look, things definitely are not even between Bobby and I. Bobby and I definitely have one more in store down the road. Right now, like I said, the Western Canadian Championship is what's on my mind, and quite interested in what's going to happen here.
I'm really interested too because Dewey Robson, I mean, what can you say about this guy? He is a phenomenal wrestler. And the only difference between Dewey and Bobby is about 15 years of experience. Bobby has forgotten more tricks than Dewey knows. But Dewey, I mean, as young as he is in his career, he learns faster than anybody I've seen. And he's got a lot of grit. Cowboy, you've wrestled Dewey several times. You know how tough he is.
Dewey and I have our own history, that's for sure. Dewey, don't underestimate Dewey. But Bobby's a former two-time heavyweight champion. He's traveled Canada. He's one of the best.
Truly is. He's been on a streak as of late. Of course, capturing that championship. I saw you looking at it, man.
After my finisher. And let's not forget, at the NMAX Center Bridge City Brawl 2, he pinned Cowboy 1, 2, 3, but my foot was in the ropes. That should have never happened.
Should have never happened.
All right,
The past is the past. Let's get this going.
Yeah, you can't drive looking in the rearview mirror. Suffice to say, Cowboy Bryn Watts is going to have his eyes set directly on the winner of this match.
Absolutely. I wouldn't want to be the winner of this match other than the fact that the title's on the line, so it makes it all worth it.
It does, but Cowboy makes a very good point. And the two people in this building who can afford to look past this match the least are obviously the two men involved in it.
Absolutely. You got to know that if Dewey gets his hand back on that title, he's not going to want to let it go again. What do you think? What's your strategy? Is there a different strategy going into this? If Dewey wins or if Bobby Sharp wins? Or are you just going to go guns blazing, Cowboy? And whoever's in your way, they're going to catch some.
Cowboy thinks this is very important for Dewey to win. I think this would help cement Dewey's legacy here in PPW if he were to recapture that Western Canadian Championship. Cowboy doesn't care who walks out here with gold around their waist. Two things are going to happen. I get some revenge on Bobby Sharp, and I'm going after that championship. Whoever has it. Cowboy don't care.
You have to have that mentality, and I thought that was going to be your answer. As soon as I saw those dead eyes lock onto that title, man.
At the end of the day, this is all about competition. And if you're not in this business to be wearing one of those title belts around your waist, then, I mean, you're not going to go that far. You need to have that killer instinct. You need to have your eyes set on the ultimate prize.
Which in this case is the Pure Power Wrestling Western Canadian Championship. And boy, oh boy, it's beautiful.
It's got a lot of prestige. I'm really impressed with that title. Bryn Watts, who would you rather face out of Dewey and Bobby Sharp?
So I missed what you said. I was focused on this Western Canadian Championship that's right in front of me here.
I was asking you who you'd rather face between Bobby Sharp and Dewey Robson.
Hold on. When has Cowboy ever cared? I've been asking for a fight for years. Cowboy doesn't care who wins.
Cowboy's throwing hands, and people are going to catch some of those hands.
I think all the Cowboy really truly cares about is that he beats the best.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of favoring Bobby Sharp in this one. Not because I don't want Dewey to cement his legacy, but I'd like to kill two birds with one stone. And get a little revenge on Mr. Purple Tights. And for the first time ever, win the Western Canadian Championship.
That would be a very, very difficult task to wrestle that title away from Bryn Watts if you should ever capture it. I'll tell you that right now. Dewey Robson with a nice Irish whip up and over.
That echoed through the Fritz 6 Center.
What a solid landing. Bobby Sharp, he's going to roll out of the ring and regroup. Oh, wait a second. Watch this, Dewey.
Oh, I think Bobby Bobby Sharp tried to reverse that at the last second. Still too much momentum on the side of Dewey.
Yeah, Dewey took the hit. Bobby Sharp just drove Dewey into the corner post. That is such a solid object to come. Oh, and again.
Sexy Cowboy, how does that make your head and neck feel knowing that you recently had some of that repaired and
you know what, more important, let's talk about the brilliance of Bobby Sharp. He's got the championship advantage here. He's using steel posts and whipping the former champion Dewey. If he gets disqualified, he's gonna lose. Still keep his belt.
But he'll still keep that belt.
Sound strategy by Mr. Purple Tights.
Yeah, Bobby Sharp is definitely in a position where he can afford to bend the rules. It's kind of a cheap strategy, but it's a sound strategy.
yeah, he was just using that rope to choke his opponent. Sexy Cowboy, what do you think it would be worse, getting choked by the rope or having the purple tights against your back in that move?
The ropes themselves are unforgiving. The whole ring itself is such a beast of its own.
It really is.
Bulldog, you know more than anybody.
I wrestled in a lot of rings, and the PPW ring is the hardest one to land on.
Yeah.
Almost had a 3 there with a bit of a release Michinoku driver. Sit down scoop slam from Bobby Sharp.
The crowd's rallying behind Dewey.
Well, there's some soft punches.
I think if Bryn Watts and Dewey Robson were to go one-on-one, you'd have a completely split crowd with that. That would, like, honestly, I think both Bryn Watts and Dewey Robson capture the Pure Power Wrestling audience like no other person here. It would be interesting to see the crowd choose sides.
It really would.
Cowboy would love an opportunity to go one-on-one with Dewey in the new year, 2024. Right now, this is what's important to Cowboy.
Oh, Bobby Sharp, he's going up top.
High risk.
High risk equals high reward. See if Dewey has a presence to get out of the way.
When purple tights fly. Oh!
Nobody home for Mr. Purple Tights.
I think Bobby Sharp took a little bit too long.
He's favoring that knee.
Yeah, he paid for that one. Dewey now trying to regroup and kind of shake the cobwebs. Ref Curtis up to a 2 count. Dewey blocking a punch, firing back. And another right. Bobby looking for a right and misses. Dewey fires a chop and it connects. And another one. Oh, a chin buster. Jawbreaker, whatever you want to call it. Over goes Bobby Sharp.
Bobby's in trouble, but again, the advantage is his.
Oh! Dewey just went flying again.
Can we call that a suicide dive?
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Dewey, he's kind of got the upper hand. Wait a second. Wait a second.
Foreign object! Foreign object!
Now that's entertainment.
I don't know what hurt more, the steel stairs or the bruise to his ego.
Back into the ring with Bobby Sharp. Now it's Dewey Robson perched on the top.
Like a bird guy.
Oh, high cross body. 1, 2. Oh, he almost had him.
I thought that was it.
Dewey almost had him.
Dewey Robson is great for clenching those quick pins out of a move out of nowhere.
Our PPW fans would have been so thrilled if Dewey would have got a 3 count. Look at this now. Oh, Bobby Sharp managed to scramble his way off the shoulders of Dewey Robson, who's hanging on tight. Now a reversal. Dewey looking for a roll up.
Oh, here we go.
Bobby Sharp able to kick Dewey off. Dewey with a shoulder right in the abdomen. Watch this now. Watch this up and. Oh, I think Dewey's looking for a German.
Trying to hit him with a German.
Yeah.
Oh, and he holds on.
Bobby Sharp looking for 2. He's got it. Oh!
Will he get a third?
He's looking for 3.
Oh!
That's why Bobby's one of the best.
Inside out.
Bobby Sharp.
Oh! He barely rolled out of that one.
Somehow Dewey, you know, that's the thing about wrestling Dewey, is he will frustrate every single opponent, because when you get to the point where you think you've got him weakened enough that you can hold his shoulders down, he somehow manages to kick out time and again. Fritz Watts, am I right about that?
Absolutely. One of the most tenacious superstars, and he just hits the dewdrop.
That's why Bobby Sharp is so good. Veteran through and through.
Absolutely.
The dewdrop, and he goes right to the floor. Again,
Can't get pinned on the floor.
can't lose the belt on the floor.
Exactly. It's all about keeping that title belt.
And his foot is on the rope.
Oh, now you see the foot on the ropes.
Yeah, you got burned by that, Cowboy.
Now you see the foot on the ropes. Again, veteran move.
I think Dewey's a little bit oh, wait a second now. Ref Curtis not going to have any of that. Oh, Bobby Sharp was looking for a low blow. Dewey's got him up and atomic drop. Here we go, Dewey looking for,
And his shoulder hits the post. Dewey isn't having luck with that post.
no, that one, and Bobby going, oh, look at that beautiful DDT.
Bobby hits this, I think it might be over.
It could be, look at that, oh my goodness. You could count to 5.
Wow.
Bobby Sharp.
Cowboy's gonna go for a walk.
All right, thank you, sexy Cowboy. Ben Watts.
The PPW
Looks like he's going to get a
Western
view.
Canadian Champion.
He grabs the title.
Sexy Cowboy sending a message to listen to these fans, Harley.
They have a little bit of the Christmas spirit for Deck the Halls in them tonight.
Wow, Cowboy Brim Watts, he's got something to say.
This Western Canadian Championship belongs to you. It's yours, Bobby. It's yours, Bobby. Mark my words. It's the end of the year, Bobby. 2023 is coming to an end. 2024 is right around the corner. Do not forget that you and I have some unfinished business. Bobby does suck.
Bryn Watts listening to the crowd.
Look, I'm gonna make this brief. The Western Canadian Championship, Bobby, belongs to you. Listen, pussycat. You and I, sometime in 2024, will go one-on-one one more time, and the Western Canadian Championship comes home with the Cowboy!
Whoa, some strong words from the sexy Cowboy, Bryn Watts.
The ever confident, always looking for a fight, Cowboy Brim Watts has got his sights set on the Western Canadian Championship. And I'll tell you what, Cowboy will not stop until he gets that title belt around his waist.
Bobby Sharp did everything he could to keep that champion.